Let me put you in a hypothetical situation for a minute. Let's say someone comes up to you and offers you this premium watch for 5 USD. Now, you know it's a $5,000 watch, but someone's giving it to you for $5. Normally, in a monetary transaction, you would be quite glad to see this, and you would go ahead and purchase it right away. But, you don't know about its past, and you would kind of want to question it. Let me tell you about its past now. This watch was on a man who was stabbed. He laid there for 2 days straight, and someone took it off of him, and here it is for $5. Now, this is something that would make me worry. If this is something that makes you worry, listen on, and I'll tell you something further. Let's put this away for a second. Let's talk about your cell phone. Now, this has a past that you don't know of as well. You know about this as being something available in the store that's pretty expensive. You pay top dollar for it. You pay oftentimes $600-700 for a phone like this. But now you know about its past. I'm going to talk about it very soon, and you're going to find out something that's going to make you a little uncomfortable, just a little bit. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, the person who comes out and, you know, shows you this glamorous device, that's something that we all are excited about. But again, we have no idea about its past. Let's look at where it comes from. So here is the supply chain map that the iPhone uses. China is where this is produced. Your final product comes up here. And in Asia, you get the sort of raw materials that are required for it. And they go to China to actually be produced and be made into this cell phone. But what happens is, in Africa, there's a place called the Democratic Republic of Congo, and it happens so that some minerals end up joining this chain as well. And the minerals here are something that we need to worry about, a lot. Let's look at it. So the phone looks glamorous, the phone looks great, but if you look at its past, you'll see we have some sort of mineral, which are tantalum, tin, tungsten, and gold. They come from Africa, and they're produced by kids such as this one. Kids such as these who give up their lives, who are tortured into mining, who are controlled by militia. Women are raped, their intestines are out, they lose their lives, they're forced to work for militia who control them to mine, who make minerals such as these that make our cell phone. Now you know about its past. Let's go back here for a second. China is where these phones are made. The factories that Apple actually gets its stuff from is a big provider of electronics for the rest of the world. But the working conditions are such that people actually end up committing suicide after 34-hour shifts. There was a case where a person actually just died after a 34-hour shift out of exhaustion. So, our great cell phone here is actually responsible for suicide. It's actually responsible for deaths. It's actually responsible for many things going wrong in other people's lives. The brand, Apple, a huge company, a glamorous company, actually ends up losing lives, actually ends up getting people to sort of commit suicide right after their work. Would you want to be responsible for it? Suicide is preventable. You can do something about it. You know about its past now. You know that suicide is bad. You know that the iPhone is responsible. Now, I'm not saying that you throw these away. I'm not saying you do that. What I'm saying is commit to buying conflict-free. Commit to making sure that you aren't responsible for the deaths of people. All I'm saying is go out there, write to Apple, write to Enough Project,